setups in game, because there are other like setup roamers also. Okay, there's a face-off going on.
It's a face-off.
Mimadars versus Barangay Tanod #1. Oh, he's lost the cap. He's lost the cap.
Okay.
Okay.
1v1.
Keep going. Oh.
There we go.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, split.
Oh.
Man took a bump. There's a Daddy Gaby special. Red
Yes.
4 pick. Gonna be the Gatot Gacha.
That's an ouchie.
And none of that scares Barangay Tanod #1.
Yeah. Okay, you go Moscow. You cannot go carry here for sure.
That was the hero I was thinking of, because if ever Stanford does go Uranus, then at least they have the Gatot.
Yeah. I mean, the idea was solid from Team Liquid, even though they're Liquid. Again, no pun intended. But I guess this was the only remaining option for Smart Omega. They go. Oh my God! If Stanford goes for Dairot or Esme here, it's gonna be nasty. Or even Bene, bring it out, vintage Binuya. Oh,
You said vintage Vinuya.
Never mind. My bad, G. My bad.
Straight up hunt down the Moscow. Compromise the Zushin on their way to the San Juan Arena. The playoffs of Season 17. That beckons us on the horizon, but first and foremost, Game 2 of this bout.
Okay. So there you go. It's still the Marksman emblem.
Yeah.
Ryzen is just picking off from Game 1.
Yeah.
Even Mingwin, like he just wants to do better. Go again.
Yeah. Maybe this time they get tempo, I guess. But again, my big qualm in this game is you gave Stanford Yuzong. Again, this is the thing about Liquid, right? When they're on red side, Stanford is gonna have the best matchup possible, and then now he brings out the best hero of his life, and then it's up against Lapu.
This is the same hero that he used to win the hearts and minds of people from the M4 World Championships. His breakout performance, one would argue, that even in a Filipino versus Filipino Grand Finals, Indonesian fans were cheering. That's how much they love this Yuzong.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if we'll see a bit of the San duo synergy too here in this match. Although it's not necessarily like the more active mid laners that's in the hands of Sanji.
Yeah, it's quite passive, especially with Gatot, right? Like, Eve usually wants to play aggressively, but because of this Hylos and the fact that he has a Gatot in his team, kind of have to play defensively a bit, but it's fine because like their lineup is okay. We're just playing it passive, just slowing it down, play for the farm game, and then we ramp things up when we have the Yuzong level 4.
Well, I'll be damned. Ryzen actually hit level 4 before Carl. No, wait. The graphics were just catching up.
Okay.
Never mind. Carl is actually up by about half an XP bar.
This is big, though. This is big. They stopped the Yuzong rush level 4. They got the XP guard inside of Smart Omega, so they have Turtle Prio. But Carl TZ, helping his teammates. He's like, Ford, come here. Let's take this turtle.
Yeah, they want to secure that first turtle. And there goes the Black Dragon form. Phantom Steed already used too by Ryzen. But look at that box out using the real world manipulation from Sanji. James going in, Landshaker lands on 2, but Sanford picks up first blood as Carl secures the turtle for Team Liquid. They're still going to go for it. Kingpin using the Crimson Beacon. But they're not going to fight back.
No one home for the SOD. Nevsky tried. That's not a bridge he's willing to cross. And because of Liquid's dominance on half the map, Teddy gets a double lane.
Yeah. You know what? Like, it's funny. Some people think playing Yuzong is easy because Stanford plays it. It's kind of hard. Like, you gotta know how to zone, who to zone, how to proc your passive. But man, Stanford made that turtle look so easy for tlph.
Yeah, and I think Sanjay too with that placement of the real world.
Yes.
Because Ryzen was about to go in, and speaking of going in, Carl nearly tried to take out Mingwin there. Still has the flicker though.
Okay, they're fine. Let's take a look at this gold lane matchup. Confirmed, Teddy did get a double lane.
Yeah.
Nevsky, he's kind of left here, stuck. But that is just about, what, 200 gold between them.
Yeah, but the problem is tlph, again, they don't have to care about lanes, especially because of the fact that they have this River Prio against Smart Omega with the turtle advantage as well. They could just play the long game for this Claude. We don't need to fight this Moscow. We're gonna pressure him in the near future, maybe 5-minute mark or something. But for tlph, it's just important for them that they have a safe way for Teddy to farm up. And double laning is usually the response, and because of the fact that, again, there's no contention for Smart Omega in the river, they're not gonna be able to stop this.
Smart Omega, I think they're still finding their footing. They're figuring out, what do we do for the next minute here, gentlemen? Do they contest? That's a big question I have for sure. And I bet they're asking themselves that too, because they're down 2,000 gold almost.
Yeah.
Big game James can't play a big game. He tried. That was a valiant effort he did there.
Yeah, to be fair, like if you put down the real, I mean, the Glorious Pathway and the Phantom Steed at once, I think that's a lot of ways to enter.
Yeah.
But Liquid, always being first to the scene, I think keep them under control, not unless they started here. JP gets knocked up with a Lantern Flare, another Black Dragon form coming in from Sanford, trying to target the back lines right here. Still doesn't use a Petrify. SOD thrown out too, but it's Carl. And the two-man knockup, making sure that Omega will be falling down one by one. AOG doesn't land, but it forces Mingwin to flicker out.
Sanford is colossal. The landing of all landings.
Yeah.
And Liquid just convert through the wazoo. Grand Theft Orange. Turret taken mid.
They want to go for more.
And they're still going!
Oh my goodness, they're in between Tier 1 and Tier 2. Flicker from Sanji, but Carl still finds James. Phantom Seed used by Ryzen. He's gonna go for Sanji and JP here too. Two low members, but they don't actually finish off the kill!
Cartesi says, you're no James Banks. You're not going to be able to do this. And again, Daddy JP with the protection. tlph once again with their signature Stampede play. We asked the question earlier, can Omega actually contest Turtle? You're right, like there's a way, there's a glorious pathway, there's a way to bridge it for Smart Omega, but Sanford was like, I own the bridge! Perfect Petrify timing as well. Under the landing from the Black Dragon form, Ryzen stood no chance.
Pretty sure you're not allowed to own bridges. That's a
Unless you're Sanford.
different kind of law there. Oh, but wait! They drop the glorious pathway. Sanford answers with a Black Dragon form, but I don't think Liquid's ready for this. They're playing the map.
Yeah, but they do force out the Black Dragon form though. But Omega are still just able to take that one turret up top.
Yeah, and all the meanwhile, Steady's just steady. Look at the amount of farm that he has right now. He's playing it safe, playing it cool. But yeah, sure, it's a 900 gold difference between the Moscow. It's not that big for Smart Omega, but the amount of work that they have to put on the side of Smart Omega to stop other members. Even if they have direct answers against the club, they don't have anything against Carl, against Sanford right now.
Teddy, this is disrespectful. He sidesteps the SOD. He's not on a Purify, mind you. And he just stands within inches away from Perxiva saying, look, stun me, stun me.
Oh, that's a combo right there. James will not get to survive that combo from Carl and Sanford.
You know, this is experience from Sanford and Cartesi. They're like, we don't have to be loud and proud. We just gotta kill you.
Oh my God. Before James won an MPL AD title in Season 15, Carl and Sanford won one in 2022.
What a crazy timeline, bro.
This is the reality of it all. Liquid are now up 6,000 gold. They're knocking down turrets, top, mid, and bottom.
Oh my goodness. And
Oh, no.
no one's paying attention to Teddy. Okay, Omega want to fight this. They want to go for JP, but there's the Black Dragon form ready once again. And the real world together with a blazing duet. Fear of Misery actually pushes Teddy away because they had to force him. They could not take the damage.
Oh, that's a wishful thinking, honestly, for the Barangay, especially in front of the Dragon from Liquid.
They were at a crossroads. Do we allow Liquid to do this, or do we at least put a semblance of a fight?
It's a no and no.
I think that was just, you know, the warriors in them speaking. Maybe try, maybe try.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it's a Cloud Prince moment. That could, I don't know.
There were no clouds involved. I mean, thankfully, they're not involving any of the clouds.
Yet.
And I think that's what's dangerous about this. Don't. That's what's dangerous about this. Liquid chose this map. They're giving Omega more options to hurt themselves with.
Yeah. Because didn't we say something about clouds and utilizing it?
Yeah,
to
because Liquid
defend?
the only way Liquid is using clouds is to just get faster rotations.
Yeah.
Reset, get back into the lane. Reset, get back into the lane.
Yeah.
So, are you saying tlph were like, okay, bring more bodies. Let me get more kills.
I guess you're picking up what I'm putting down.
To be fair, there's no Sky Piercer on the side of tlph. but
Ooh.
they don't care. They want bodies. Let's take bodies.
Whoa, JP went in for the Unbreakable and the AOG out. Now it's Sanford who might just go in for the setup together with the Blazing Duet coming in from Teddy, and Carl Teasy diving under the turret just to take down these members from Omega one by one. Carl Teasy gets shut down by Netsky, and he still survives.
Okay, throws out that Spear of Misery, but no wall to throw Daddy JP into. Liquid continue to pressure them. They might take mid inhibitor.
Lord.
Liquid's in the base.
3 objectives after 3 objectives. I mean, they lost Carl. But maybe at that moment, Carl Teasy was thinking, maybe I should have bought that Sky Piercer. You know, maybe I would have taken out the Liam Ward. But to his defense, it was 4 people and a tower.
Yeah.
It took 4 people, 1 tower to kill Carl Teasy. Mind you, Smart Omega still has to worry about Teddy.
Okay, and now Smart Omega might actually wanna fight this because Carl is nowhere in sight. Sanji gets bursted down, Ryzen takes the kill, and they might have just positioned themselves a bit better for this Lord.
Okay, Sanji ain't free. Carl ain't free. This slows down Liquid. Worst case scenario, but you're still staring down the barrel of an 8,000 gold lead.
Yeah, like even without the gold, you still have to worry about, okay, we take Lord, where's the Dragon? Where's Sanford? Because this is the guy that stops everybody from taking the Lord. He is their walking reset button for both sides.
And Sanji's gonna make it. They're not really able to just burst down the Lord as they please.
That's what I'm saying. Clouds were all in Liquid's playbook.
Yeah.
It allows them to reset. It allows them to be a little messy.
what?
Wait, 3v1, what is this?
No Dragon though. It's a good
Okay.
force bait on Omega.
They baited out.
Yeah, tlph, they took their precious time in establishing the slow push, but now they have no Dragon. Smart Omega, if you ever want to make a move, it's now. But they're going back base.
See,
What?
a reactive response from Smart Omega.
¿Por qué? But why?
Nani?
Okay, maybe they were expecting something else from Liquid, but they couldn't have read into, oh, it actually happened. We forced the Dragon.
Yeah.
Half of them were already on their way to the base.
It's like, I guess it's the experience from tlph. They know somebody's bound to protect this Moskov. So some people on the side of Smart Omega would play Barangay Tanod number 2 in front of their base, and tlph realizing that, guys, no Dragon, no problem, just burst Lord.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Liquid made the decision faster, and Omega were already on their way to do something else. So from the back foot, 10k down. Omega have to defend. Liquid got a Lord through mid, a wave up top. Black Dragon form starts it up.
All right, there you go. Team Liquid Philippines are looking for the end here. Lord already inside the base as Teddy still takes that turret up top first. Mingwin gets to dodge the stun, and there goes the Glorious Pathway, but they counter with the Real World and an AOG from Daddy JP. Now that's 2 members eliminated from Smart Omega, but they still get to clear the waves.
Oh, the recalls, man.
5-man flex down.
Oh, Omega